Hiya guys. Okay, so 1, I'm talking super soft because my little boy's asleep upstairs. And 2, the baby monitor's on mute, but it will keep coming back on, it's sounding like white noise. And 3, this is a super long video, so this is the intro, no pictures, because you can see it in the thumbnail. Alright, so this is a snakeskin set, and I'm coming in on these 2 nails, and I am using Sparkling Shell by Trilogy because it's quite pale, and I want to cover up the fact that it's a redesign. I don't want to be able to see underneath, and I also want to give a little bit of structure underneath it as well. Sparkling Shell is a core powder, so you can use it, and you can use it all for the whole nail if you really want it to be for the whole nail, then you can use that. It's got like a very, very subtle shimmer to it. You can't pick it up on camera. I don't think you could pick it up on a photograph or in a video, even if you tried. So yeah, sorry, my phone's going off. Right, so I'm just coming back into those nails now, filling them in, just to make sure that I've got that nice base to it, really, to be honest. Yeah, so I'll just let you watch that for a bit. I've heard a lot of people say that my voice can send them to sleep at the moment. So, yeah, well, you know what? It's got to be able to, because I've got to be able to soothe an extremely defiant 5-month-old. Y'all know how he is. You all know. Okay, but you know what? This particular time, I am talking so softly that I am actually relaxing myself to death. Okay, so this is olive gold. I may have mentioned that already. I don't remember if I did. Oopsie daisies. And I'm going to apply this to the little finger, onto the middle finger, and then I'm going to apply it in a reverse method to the thumb, making sure that I have built somewhat of an apex with it this time. Just because it's a redesign, so I don't want to be able to see through it, and it's a strength powder, so it doesn't matter if it's got the structure made out of it, because it's not going to break, blah blah blah. So yeah, and I am rounding off my cuticles last. I don't know, I'm just trying something new at the moment with my clients. Don't know if anybody else does that, but do they just sort of change the techniques? They probably don't. But I'm really slow at nails, okay? Really, really slow. And it's something that I am really, really embarrassed about, to be honest. I don't know if it's because of my fatigue or what, but I do take about an hour longer than other people. And I'm a longer set, heaven help her. I've been looking at quite a while. So I often try and change things just to see if it'll make it quicker, and lo and behold, it never does. But anybody want to give me any tips on how to speed myself up, because you know I've been doing this for a while, and I'm still killer slow. I think I tell you what would actually make me faster would be doing nails all day, every day, and I don't, because I do babies all day, every day. So you know what? My clients, if you're watching this, thank you for coming. I know I take like forever, and I know that you come and it's like a counselling session, and it's fine. You're getting it like 2 for 1, okay, but thank you for sticking with me. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so again, I'm just doing that cuticle area, and if you can see, I'm making sure that my client's finger is pointed down, just to make sure that I get like that nice flush cuticle area, that there's no lumps and bumps and stuff. When I do my own, however, I never remember to do that, because I'm too busy trying to see. So I don't like to turn my hand all the way around because it hurts. So I always get like lumps and bumps. It's quite important to make sure that your client's finger is pointing down when you're doing that cuticle area. And then let gravity do a lot of the work for you. Just pat gently, don't try and like push it in there because it's not going to work. Okay, so now I've done that and it's all set, and I did the thumb as you can see. I'm coming in and I'm doing my snake skin. Now, I'm not going to give you a full rundown on this because I am going to put up its own unique tutorial, a long version of it, okay? So this is like super sped up, but I've just kept it in because, you know, to keep the flow of the video. But I do think it's something that you probably want to see yourself. So I'm just going to give a quick going over. What you can see me doing right now is I am cutting the pieces of snake skin to shape. And it's taking me a while because it's a bit fiddly. Yep, still snipping away. Alright, I'm happy with that. So I am using like a custom mixed acrylic, which again, if you look in the actual video, and I'm going to put a link on one of them cards up the top, so find the link to the video. It'll show you what acrylics I've mixed together to create the shade. But it's basically like a goldy brown. I'm trying to mimic like snakeskin, I don't know. I got my inspiration from another nail tech. Oh dear, I should know the name of that right now, shouldn't I? But I've totally forgotten. My client sent me a picture and it was really lush, and I had such high hopes for this set. I might have to cough now. My glasses. Yeah, I had such high hopes for this set, but it just didn't go how I wanted them. They never do. But you know what's really important is if your client is happy, because I think like by like design, nail techs, we are perfectionists, right? Total perfectionists. And you know, so we tend to not be happy with what we've made. I don't know, I am anyway, certainly. Right, so I'm doing the exact same, and I'm so sorry that I keep getting in shot with my glasses, so you can't even see that, but I'm just painting that on wetly, and then I'm sticking this acrylic to it. No, it's not acrylic, is it? I'm sticking the snake skin to the acrylic, trimming the excess, and then I'm going to make it, like, cut it round to shape using my craft knife. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint some black acrylic around the edges using a 3D brush. And that will kind of seal in the edge of that as well. I'm applying it quite wet. This is Jack by Trilogy, by the way, and actually I really love this black. As blacks go, this one's pretty. Oh, there we go. This one's pretty good. So I'm just very small amounts sealing that in with black, and also to outline it. And I'm going to repeat that process on the other nails and the other parts of the snake skin, and also around that smile line. And I've not shown you it because turns out I didn't know what I was doing on that day, and instead of doing what I would suggest, and this is what I'm going to suggest, you create that reverse smile line, you want to add another smile line, you do it like a colour block, you add it in and then you file it to shape, okay? Because that's what you do, then it's the same shape and it's the right thickness, right? Except no, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. I tried to paint it on like this and leave it like I'd painted it, but yeah, I'm so sorry I didn't. My camera was in such a bad place, but you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yes, I didn't do that with the thumb. And oh, one side here, I'm pushing in the bits of the acrylic to match the lines in the snake skin to kind of make the pattern continue. And on the right side of the nail that we're looking at, the right side, your right side, it worked. On the left side, not so much. Oh, you know, I'm just one for winging it. I just don't practice this shit. I just go hells for bells, like, get it on, do it. And sometimes it looks fantastical, and then sometimes not so much. But again, the important thing is that my client was very happy, and she was really happy, so that's fine. So we're going to come in now, and I'm going to cap my nails. I haven't shown you my thumb because it was embarrassing. And the way I had to fix it was embarrassing, and I didn't even fix it, and it looks like a dog's beak. It really does. Yes, it does. So here we go, capping now. Yep. So has anybody had any snow like this past week? Because I got like a yellow warning of snow, and we had, I think, maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches. And oh god, I'm gonna yawn again. Oh no, sending myself to sleep. What a nice idea. Yeah. We had maybe 2 inches of snow, and the whole world like decided to die. Over the 2 inches of snow, and I really like driving in Monomoradin. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, I really like to add God, I can't even follow my own words. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I really like to drive in terrible conditions, except for heavy rain. That kind of scares me, because I feel like I'm gonna, because no one else is scared by it. You see, that's the problem. If I can drive slow, then I'd really like to drive in wet rain, but you know, you're in the motorway and it's raining really heavily, and people are just going like 60-70 mile an hour, and I'm there like 40, like, I'm gonna die. But snow and fog, I'm alright to drive at 2 mile an hour, and then I like it. I like to feel the tyres skidding on the ice and think, oh, am I going to crash? Because it won't hurt, because I just like wreck another car, but I'll be alright. So I'm not bothered, like, yeah, let's go. Driving at like 2 mile an hour, like, yeah, boy racer. I don't know, I think I might just be cray. But yeah, have you had any snow? Let me know what disastrous conditions you ended up in, please, in the comments. I'd love to hear your horror stories. Hashtag not really horror stories, because it was 2 inches of snow. Oh, saying that, there was some bad snow down south, so I do apologise. Yes, if you genuinely had like a disaster story, please, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. I'd love to hear about your tragedies, because I'm clearly a masochist. Yeah, okay, cool. So I've nearly finished capping now, and in a moment you will get to see the thumb that I made look like the mallard's beak. It does really remind me of a duck beak, so yes, it's quite embarrassing. Oh my god. One thing about this, I applied that first layer of acrylic a little bit too dry. If I could go back and redo this nail, I would do the first layer of acrylic in, sorry, I just got a notification on my phone. I would do the first layer of acrylic in a much wetter, a bit like I'm applying it now, because I really want it to sink in to those, like, the folds of the snake skin, and I want to make sure that it's sealed in properly, but if I'd have tried to take that bead off then, it would have like fucked up the whole thing, like totally, like it would have just pulled the snake skin off. So I had to work with what I had and what I'd got. Okay, so word to the wires, a little bit wetter. Maybe I won't have it like running all over the finger, but a little bit wetter is better. And as well, we know, like glass nails, wetter is better, not a lot of pushing, so you're not pushing bubbles in. And I'm sat here talking to you and I'm using massive hand gestures and you can't even see me. That's funny. Here's my dog beak, look, there it is. So now is when I decided that filing's a real good idea. After I'd put the snakeskin on, because that's how you do it. Yeah. Excuse him, what? There's no saving it though, like seriously, it is what it is. I am going to file it, like I do normally my a normal French nail, so that black that's on the top of the green will not be there. And see, I've gone quite wet this time, because then I can seal in that. Okay, I just need to redo what I just said. It's not wet like running down the nail, is it? It's wet for Trilogy. So this is like, slightly different to say like another brand. Maybe let's say like Glam and Glitz is wet and you're just painting it on. I'm not doing that with this. But it's wet for Trilogy. So now I've filed. Okay, and now we're going to top coat. Except this one's matte. But you can kind of see the shine a little bit maybe. If my glasses don't cut it off. Yes. No. You can't see it at all. Oh dear. Okay, so there we go. And then this is the shiny here. Okay. Oh, do you like my green glasses? Because you kind of got to see them a lot in this set. And look, here's that thumb. Totally fouled. It doesn't look so bad, does it now? I kind of tried to... I don't know what the hell I was doing, but here is the finished set. There's fluff on a nail. Oh my god. So there you go. There's the finished set. I felt it was kind of an abrupt end to that, actually. I was just yakking away. Okay, it's not bizarrely shaped. It's just the black has made it look a bit funny on that ring finger. Okay, so I hope you like that set. Don't forget to check out the long version of that snakeskin. Link will be in the description box below. And also don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my glitter competition, which will be ending this weekend. Put a comment in the comment section, because you need that glitter. And yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.